Hey, what up guys? And for today's video, I will be cold starting the Mercury 135 Black Max 2-stroke 6-cylinder. Such a beauty on an 18-foot Sea Ray Laguna. First, you want your motor trimmed down as far as it'll go without hitting the cement. Because if you can get it trimmed down all the way, then that would be even better. So once you have it trimmed down, unless it's a fuel injected motor, there'll be this primer bulb. So this is the primer bulb down here. Unless it's a fuel injected motor, you won't have this. You want to squeeze until it's hard. Shh. It's getting there. I'm gonna pause the video and come back when it's hard.
Watch.
Okay, now that let me see if I can get a few more squeezes in. Okay, it's not hard, but that should be primed enough. Okay, then it's good. Let's go over there. Let's get the hose hooked up. I'm gonna come back when I have the hose hooked up.
What?
Okay, now that I have the hose hooked up, take the end of the hose and run it to your boat. Shh. Okay, once you get your hose, I'm gonna go around the basketball net. Once you get your hose to the back of the boat, set it down. Then go along the hose and make sure you have no kinks that would restrict water flow. Because what you don't want to have is restricted water flow. So you don't get enough water to the motor and it overheats. Now that you got all the kinks out, and there's no way it would kink and restrict water flow. So you wanna, excuse me, thank you. Go in here, I believe I left the earmuffs in here.
I'm his sister. Hello.
This will be my camera girl once I start starting the motor. Her name is Tanith.
And I
So,
want to be famous.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Okay, so these are earmuffs, whatever you wanna call them, fake lake. These, I think they're made by Quicksilver. Nope, never mind, C-Sense.
Brother, what do they do?
So what you do is you hook your hose up to this, and there's different kinds. There's different kinds where there's...
For different motors?
No, I guess. So if you're, if you're running an inboard, there will be what looks like a plunger basically, but it's not, it's actually called a fake lake. And what these are, so you hook your hose up to this, and then you can see there's a hole in there.
Do you like hook this up to the motor or something?
Yeah, you put this over the...
Out from there?
So you put these over the intake grate on the motor, and then water comes out of that hole in there,
It goes in
and
the
then
motor?
this side stops the water from just shooting out the other side. But on some, there's like a pin that slides through and it clamps it down even harder, and those are the best ones. If you're gonna get them, get the ones with the pin sliding through and it clamps down even harder than any of them do.
So you recommend that one better than that one?
I recommend the one with the sliding pin better than these, but any of them, as long as they stay on the motor when it's running, they work.
So are they basically earmuffs but for the motor?
Basically, yes. So, but there's also other kinds that have this, so that water screw isn't on there. It actually has two, what look like hoses coming out the side, and then the water attachment on the back. So it supplies water to both sides, which isn't really necessary, but it does work. So for this one, obviously, you have just that on the one side. So I'm going to hand this over. Oops, sorry, my hand's in the way. Just hold this like this.
Hold on. There we go.
Hold that like that.
Oh, sorry.
Down right there. Right there. Okay, and I'm going to connect. Oops. So connect your hose. Screw it on. You can't get it to start threading. There it goes. So you keep screwing it until it won't turn anymore, and you can't like do this and wiggle it around. So keep on screwing it till it's tight. Okay, it's tight and I can't move it around, wiggle it, can't do anything. So I'll press it.
Okay.
Now what you want to do is put these over the intake slide them over. Make sure it's covering all the grates, because if it's not, you'll have a stream of water, and that's not what you want to have.
Do you want me to go turn the hose?
Nope, not yet. I can't get him to go. There.
Now I turn on the hose?
Not yet. There, it's covering all of this side, it looks like.
Show them. You turn the hose?
No, not yet. I'll tell you when to turn the hose on. Now you want to go to the other side and make sure it's covering the other side as well. Not yet. It doesn't look like it, so you want to scooch it down a little bit. Make sure it's covering all of it and you can't see any holes. I'm going to check that real quick. Hold on. Okay, now that you got your earmuffs covering all the holes, we're going to turn the water on. We're going to turn the water on.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And you want to look for any streams of water coming out.
All the way?
All the way. 'Cause we're getting ready to start it up. So, leak it just fine. So you want to let all the air bubbles run out. All the way, turn it on. Leave it on. Okay, you're looking good.
I stepped on the hose.
Okay, I'm gonna go make sure we have no kinks. So now we're getting ready to do the starting process. No. You need to get the whole motor. You muscle it. Perfect. Now, what I want you to look for is eventually it's gonna start. Don't zoom it at that.
I'm not zooming.
Okay, so what we want you to look for is make sure it starts pumping water. Ow. Okay, we're gonna turn the battery on. Look at me for a second. Put your key, ignition, the bolt's cold. I need to run position. You wanna do? Have you see the camera for a second? Because I gotta show them something.
Sorry, this code does not stretch.
Yeah. So what you wanna do, press that button in, and then push it forward 1. If you don't do that, and you put it, that's in gear. What you don't want to do is put in gear, and obviously the motor won't turn over. Watch. See, it won't turn over. So, push that button in, click it up, then give it a little extra throttle. Then when you go to crank it over, push that in. Okay? She's gonna go stand by the motor. You guys are gonna witness it starting. Careful getting off. Okay, go stand where you are. Make sure you get the whole motor.
Okay. Got it.
Here we go. Stroke in. Come on.
Oh. It's not working.
It almost went.
Look at all of that smoke. Did it stall?
Yeah, because it's not running. Try no throttle.
Word, it's tooting.
Streams of water and that your earmuffs stay on it. Start pumping the water. You want to make sure it's pumping water.